It begins on a sunlit afternoon in the heart of a bustling city. The skyline is a patchwork of glass and steel, the streets below alive with the rhythmic pulse of urban life. Suddenly, the calm is shattered by a distant roar, a tremor that ripples through the air. From the clouds above, a crimson and blue streak cuts through the sky. Superman, faster than a speeding bullet, eyes narrowed with determination, descends with purpose. At the same moment, a flash of red and blue can be seen swinging deftly between the towering skyscrapers. Spider-Man, ever alert and agile, senses the shift in the air, his spider sense tingling, warning him of something extraordinary approaching. He lands lightly atop a rooftop, crouched and ready, scanning the horizon. Before him, Superman touches down, the ground beneath his feet cracking ever so slightly from the force. They face each other, iconic symbols of hope in their own worlds, one an alien with godlike powers, the other a young man granted strength and agility through a twist of fate. The air between them is thick with anticipation. For a moment, time seems to stand still. Each knows the other's reputation, their exploits told in whispers and headlines across universes. Without warning, Superman launches forward, moving at a speed that blurs the world. But Spider-Man's reflexes are legendary. He leaps aside, a web shooting from his wrist to anchor him to a nearby antenna. Superman's fist slices through empty air, cracking the rooftop where Spider-Man stood a heartbeat before. Spider-Man swings in a wide arc, firing a barrage of webs that splatter harmlessly against Superman's chest, powerless against the Man of Steel's invulnerability. But Spider-Man is undeterred. He's fought impossible odds before. He dodges and weaves, using his agility to stay one step ahead, his mind racing with strategies. Superman, realizing brute force won't win easily, slows down, watching Spider-Man's movements, respecting his opponent's wit and resilience. The fight becomes a dizzying ballet, Superman's strength and flight against Spider-Man's speed and cleverness. Spider-Man leaps high, flipping over Superman's head, and lands behind him. In one smooth motion, he wraps Superman in layer after layer of webbing, hoping to slow him down. Superman flexes, the webs snapping like threads. He turns, eyes glowing for a brief moment with heat vision. Spider-Man springs out of the way, the blast slicing through a billboard instead. The citizens below watch in awe as the two heroes clash, their battle a blur of motion and color. Superman lifts off the ground, hovering above the rooftops, calling out to Spider-Man, offering him a chance to stand down. Spider-Man, ever the wisecracker, responds with a quip, refusing to give up. He fires a webline, latching onto Superman's cape, and swings himself around, using centrifugal force to hurl himself onto Superman's back. For a brief second, Spider-Man clings on, trying to find a way to subdue the Kryptonian. Superman, amused and impressed by Spider-Man's tenacity, flies higher, the wind whipping past them. Spider-Man releases his grip, flips through the air, and lands on a flagpole, panting but smiling beneath his mask. Suddenly, both heroes pause. Their senses alert them to a greater threat. An explosion echoes from the city's edge. Without a word, they exchange a look of mutual respect. The fight is over, their rivalry set aside in the face of a greater danger. They nod, united by their shared purpose as protectors. As they speed off together toward the crisis, it becomes clear that their true strength lies not in their powers alone, but in their willingness to fight for what's right. Side by side, heroes in every sense of the word,